Hello everyone, this is Rahul from Opus. Today we are going to discuss about expressive typography and we will see how these words can be combined with these graphics to create the meaning of the word itself. So let's take this word film and enlarge it a little so that we see the word letters in a much clearer way. A little more large. Okay, now if I take this graphic and if I try to integrate this one with the letter L in such a way so that it gives me that look and feel of a reel, of a film reel. Alright, and then we can just readjust certain parts and get a second copy of this one and place the exact same thing in here. So actually we are trying to integrate the graphical, something graphical with the letter itself so that it brings out the meaning of the word itself. So that can help us create a meaningful layout or meaningful impact in the words itself. So if you see now, this rail looks more or less like a film reel which we wanted to create, and thus the integration of certain graphics and the certain letters helps us create uh, an expressive typography which amplifies the meaning of the word itself. Okay, now we can put this one aside and let's see what we can do with the letter family. So if I just make it somewhat larger, okay, and in place of, suppose if I omit the M and in place of M I place this graphics like this, and I can make the graphics a little bit bolder so that it goes with the uh, thickness of the other letters itself, and a little bit larger. So these proportions, how to set this up in that given word, how to place it in a way so that it gives that right feel and the right arrangement and also the right width between the letters that can create that necessary impact and the necessary feel of that expressive typo which is required in many visual design exercises. So if I just keep it like this and if you ask anybody to read about it, they will get not only get read this as a word family, but they will also understand how what family is represented graphically into that word itself. So that is how expressive typographics are created, and it is very interesting, and you may find this one find this kind of exercises, some like this kind of questions where you might have to represent a word graphically or visually in many questions in the NID, and sometimes in NID or NIFT, and also sometimes you may it might this kind of skills can help you in like posters making, where you might have to develop visuals which represents a meaning. Okay, same thing if I go with the word peer, and suppose I take this and make it a little larger, and I, instead of the letter A, I take the graphics of the peer itself and place it somewhere here. Okay, now here also I will just increase the thickness of the graphic itself so that it goes with the entire word and everything feels uniform. So this way you can represent the word both in the letters and with the graphics itself, and that is what is the main uh, concept of creating expressive typography. Same thing for the word repair itself. If I take the word, similarly if I make it larger, okay, and just for the eye, if I replace that eye with this graphic, something like this, and more or less the size of the other letters, in this manner. So you have to know how to place it in proper order so that it gives you that right sense of proportion and it fits with the word itself. Okay, so see, now every word has been represented with certain kind of graphic elements inside it, and that is what expressive typography stands for. Now you can try this exercise with various kind of words. You can take any random word and try to do this. That not only will improve your visualization ability, but it will also help you understand how words and graphics can be integrated to create a meaning which can be used in various communication purposes. So that is how expressive typography are created, in which the meaning of the word itself is first understood, and that meaning is integrated graphically into the word itself to create a wholesome visual that is easily communicated, and also people find it easy to understand. So I hope this lesson helps you understand what expressive typography is all about, and you will find this lesson helpful in creating various kind of graphics in various communication design exercises and questions that comes into the examination. The best way to get hold of this skill is to take any random word from the dictionary, try to understand its meaning, and try to integrate graphic into it, or try to represent it graphically along with the word itself. So you can start with very simple words and small words, and then you can slowly move on to complex words itself and see whether you can actually make an expressive typo like this one. So have practice a lot and take various words and try to integrate that, and you can also use colors. So I suppose this lesson helps you a lot in understanding expressive typography, and hope you will practice more and develop a sense of this one. Thank you.